MMAsucker.com here, live at Vancouver, where we came to watch some fights, and look who we ran into, the beautiful, talented Julianna Pena, who of course is on the Ultimate Fighter 18. And we just actually started watching it, and there you are, picked by Miesha Tate as #1. That must have been pretty cool. Did you think that was going to happen when you got on the show?
No, I didn't think that was going to happen. I knew that she was going to be having trouble deciding who she wanted to pick, me or Shayna, so I was just really grateful that she chose me and decided to go with me.
Yeah, because people do, I mean, you guys were friends. You
That's
guys
right.
Have seen each
Yeah,
other.
we
You
have
trained
trained together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I was very happy. I was very blessed and fortunate to be picked first and to be on her team. I was very happy to be on the Team Tate.
So for people who don't know, tell people a little bit about yourself. How did you get into the sport?
My sister invited me to a cardio kickboxing class one time, and they encouraged me to stay afterwards for the MMA classes, and I did. And you know, I always grew up really aggressive, and I'm the baby of 4. My brothers and sisters and my cousins, they always used to beat me up all the time, and so I grew up really aggressive. And when I found MMA, I knew that that was my niche and that was my thing.
Now, I remember you talking on the show about how people say, "Oh, you should be a model," which I mean, you're absolutely stunning. But there has to be something to be said for that when you're an athlete and you're the pinnacle of the sport as far as women's MMA. You're up there. You're fighting in the UFC. There must be an advantage to also being very beautiful.
I think that it does have a slight advantage, but people want to see fights, and they want to see good fights, and they want to see tough fights, but it does help when you can fight and be a little pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Ronda Rousey said they couldn't pay her millions of dollars to do that show again. Now that you've gone through the experience, without giving anything away though, would you do it again?
I don't know, that's a tough question for me, because on one side, being away from your family for such a long time is so hard, and being cut off from the world is such a difficult thing to deal with. So I didn't like that aspect, and living with 15 smelly strangers and stuff like that is also kind of difficult. But I was just so grateful for the opportunity that that was the only reason why I went on the show. It was purely for the opportunity. So would I do it again for that opportunity to be getting a chance to fight in the UFC? Absolutely. Would I want to go through the same bologna that I was going through in the house? Probably not. So I mean, it's kind of a toss-up.
Well, the dynamics must have been weird though, because I mean, you have women who are already pretty catty as it is.
Absolutely.
And then you have the dudes.
Absolutely.
It must be. I'm Dana White saying it's one of the best seasons ever because of there's probably a little bit of drama going on.
Right.
I mean, for you, what was it like to have that sort of those two dynamics at play?
I just wish that more of the guys and even some of the other team would have been a little bit more respectful. I'm kind of a respectful person. I don't really feel like you need to, make fun of somebody to make yourself feel better and be a bully. I felt like, maybe it was crazy living with all those guys in that house. So, and the girls. So
there's gonna be some things that are gonna happen.
Yeah. You guys will see. You guys will see. It's good. You guys are gonna really like it.
So you're from Washington?
Yes.
So you're up here in Vancouver. Just explain to people what you're doing up here. You were cornering, right?
Yeah, I was cornering. I brought 2 fighters here with my coach, Team Sick Jitsu, Rick Little, and we were co-main and main event. We got stopped up at the border. We had another fighter, and they turned him away, so that kind of ruined one of the fights for tonight. But otherwise, yeah, we did pretty good. We won the main event, and that's all that matters.
You like cornering?
I love cornering. I love helping out. I love doing that stuff. I have a really loud voice, and so you can hear me, from 10 miles away, I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the house, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully you win and continue success to you. All right.
Great. Thank you.
Right,
Thank
cheers.
you. Watch the show on Fox Sports 1 every Wednesday.
There you have it.